Hello everyone, this is Helen H. and welcome to my channel, Moss Cottage. I hope you all are doing well. Today I am working on the last week of the hashtag December Crafts 2022. This is an open collaboration sponsored by Susan Hiles from Hiles Art and Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming. I have the links to their two channels below, and you can check out their channels and watch their videos, as well as they will have instructions if you would like to play along, and the list of all the other participants who are playing along with this open collaboration. Now today is the last week, as I said, December 30th. We are to make something to represent your favorite thing from 2022 or your goals from 2023. And I'll link the video at the end of this video. But recently I made a video about my goals for 2023. And one of the goals was to save as much money as possible to prepay the principal on the mortgage on the cabin we purchased 2 years ago. So I want to get that paid off, and I'm going to be working in my prayer journal, and I'll tell you the scripture which it has inspired me to do this particular spread. Now this is one that I have read many times. I've thought about it many times, and I just thought I would share it with everybody, because if your goal is to pay off a debt or you have debt, you may want to hear this. So it is Proverbs 22 verse 7, and it says, "The rich rules over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender." And the word servant can actually be translated, I looked it up in the old in the Blue Letter Bible, as slave. So the borrower is a slave to the lender. And that is so true. And that just irks me to no end. And I willingly, Mr. Moss Cottage and I purchased this cabin, and we knew, that we'd have to make the payments. But it bothers me that all the work that we do every month, so much of that the bank already has their clause in. We are working for them. We are working for them instead of 100% working for ourselves. So it's just important for me to avoid debt. That mortgage is the only debt that we have. However, you can greatly save a lot of interest by prepaying to the principal of your mortgage, as you probably know. However, if you have car debt, a car loan, or student debt, or credit card debt, or consumer debt, any kind of debt, medical debt, all these things mean that what the money you work for, or the money you're getting from Social Security, or wherever you're getting your money, so much of that already is somebody else's. It's not yours. You're working for it, or you earned it, but it's going out the window. So that proverb is good for me, because it lights my fire to be intentional about paying off as much of that mortgage as I can. So I have cut out a few little things here to start this. I did start this video once and my camera cut off, or my SIM card was full. So I'm going to use this page here. This is the page I'm going to be putting decoration on. This will be the page where I put my prayer. So, and I've cut out some little images here to go with this theme here. So I have this piece. This is a printable. This is from Susan Rose Art. If you like watercolor or mixed media, you should check out her channel. She's very good. And this was actually a freebie printable that she had on her webpage, I think, at some time. And it might still be there. I don't know. I downloaded the file, so I have it on my computer. I don't have to keep looking it up. But I'm going to go ahead and put this card in the middle, and it's just a pretty flower, like a flower arrangement in watercolor. I like the colors, and I don't know, flowers are just happy, and they have a good vibe to them. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of put them in like this, just as kind of a backgroundy thing, okay, like that. And this here, this is the back of the tab from the page that I did, the first page I did in the prayer book. Okay, so we've got that there. Now I have some words that I cut out of a, look, my glue's going all over the place. Where's the lid? Cut out from a, let's see, it's called Childcraft. You know the Childcraft books we get to cut apart. This was actually a Childcraft dictionary. And it, you know, since it's Childcraft, it had lots of pictures and stuff and whatever. But I cut out some words that I wanted to, words and images. So here is the word servant, and it says a person hired to work for the comfort and protection of somebody else or of others. So, you know, when I'm thinking about, you know, my loan and all the interest that the bank could make if I took my time paying that loan, I'm thinking about all these people taking their vacations to the Bahamas and everything on my money, which, you know, that fires me up. Anyway, and please don't think, I knew, I've had mortgages, you know, many times. I've owned property since I was in my 20s on my own. I know what a mortgage is and everything. It's just that I really want to pay it off. So I have these pictures here. Here's a queen. And here's a king. Because when we think of servants, we think of people like them having servants. So I'm going to go ahead and put the king and queen in. They're not together. They were not in the magazine or the book together. As a matter of fact, she wasn't even in there under queen. She was under there as crown, and he wasn't in there as king. He was in there as having a scepter. The word he was in there was scepter. But I think, okay, well, here we go. We've got our king and queen. These are the ones we're working for. These two right here. The big rich people, right? Because we are the servants of the lenders. These are the lenders right here. So then in the middle, I have the word save from the same book, and we know what save means, but their definition, or two of their definitions, to set aside money or anything else for use in the future, which is what I want to do in 2023, and also to avoid expense or waste. Well, in that video, I did tell you all that I'm going to do a low spend 2023, low spend, no spend 2023. There are categories that'll be a no spend and categories that'll be a low spend. And so that's why I thought I'd use the word save, because I'm going to be saving money to put toward the mortgage extra principal. Now I have this cute picture of a, well, this is the thatched roof. This isn't a cabin, but it looks kind of like a cabin. But it goes with the theme of our king and queen here. This is actually a little Tudor thatched roof building. But this is a house in somebody's house, right? And we're talking about saving to pay the mortgage. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my little house down in here. Like that. Let me just get this and get some of that glue off. Okay. And then I have here the word own. O-W-N. Own. And it says something that belongs to one. And that is what I want. I want that house to belong to me. I want as much money as we make to belong to us and not to the lenders. So I'm going to put that here. I hope you can see this. I hope I'm kind of staying here. And then I have here is to owe, and that means to have to pay, to have to give, or to be indebted for. So that is very ominous, you know, you have to. Nobody wants to have to do anything like that, give away their money. But, you know, that's what we do. Okay, so I'm putting that one over there. So that's the basic layout right there. Now, I did put my little tab on here. It was just a little cluster that I had made during a different collaboration on using the masterboard, and I put it here because when this is closed, I want my little tabs to be to stick out of the journal, but to be all in different places. So I just had put that one on, and the camera, like I said, my SIM card filled up. So this is what I've got so far. But if you know me, you know that's not enough. So I am going to go ahead and use one of these little stickers from Create 365. This is the faith stickers here. And I wanted to go ahead and let me see if I have a pen to do it. Yes, okay, to see if I can't go ahead. I think it was Proverbs 22:7 if I'm not mistaken. Proverbs 22:7. Yes. Okay. So let me just write that here in one of these. I like to put these little things so that I know what the prayer is going to be in reference to. So that little Bible, open Bible here, little sticker. Put that aside. And I'm just going to put that somewhere up here. Maybe I'll put it here in the middle. Like that. Okay. All right. So there. So, I mean, we've got a spread right here. This is where I write my prayer about, you know, getting out of debt and saving and asking the Lord for strength to not spend money and whatever. But you know me, that this isn't done, right? That's so not done. So let me just get my little box of little things here. These are little, excuse me, just little bits and bobs that I throw in here, and we'll see if there's anything. Ugh, look at this. This is all stuff from my December daily, which, by the way, I'm still working on because I do it all the way through the month of December. So I have a couple more days on that. Now, I wanted to just check if there's something in here. I've got such tiny little bits in here, but some of them are the little Tim Holtz. I don't know what the name of the ephemera pack was, but it came with numbers and just tiny, tiny little things, like this little price sticker that says 45 cents and things like that. I just wondered if there was anything in there. I'm not even sure what all is in here anymore, so I'm just going to take a look here. That says personal and confidential. I don't know about that. No, not that. I'm sorry, you can't probably see a lot of what's in here. I can barely see what's in here. Some of this is so tiny. Here's a tiny little scrap of paper, and it's handwritten, like it's a little vintage piece of paper that's handwritten with some numbers. We might use that, and I'll tell you why in 1 second. And here's another one, and it's got 85 on it. It's just a tiny little scrap of paper. And I'll tell you why I might think about using that. Might use that little hand there. I don't know. I'm just kind of going through here, thumbing through here to see if there's anything that catches my fancy to put on here. And you know, sometimes when I'm working on this, like on my own, I do go back and I might just find something to add. I'm just going to put that aside for right now. And look at these little things. Okay, so the reason these two little pieces of paper here on this cluster that I made that I'm using as the tab, it is another one. It's a piece of paper and it says 45 on it. These pieces of paper I got from, let's see, where did I get? Oh, I got hold of a whole bunch of lace, vintage lace, like really, some of it was really good French lace. As a matter of fact, I've still got tons of it. I have to price it and price some more of it and put it in my shop, my antique booth. I might put some on Etsy too. But the lady had written these little tags and wrapped them around each little piece of lace. Like, I don't know what these numbers mean, but she does. But somehow numbers, you know, you think about accounting and you think of, you know, pain or whatever. So I'm just sticking some of these on because you know me, I like to put lots of stuff on this. Now this little hand here, the hand and heart, that kind of reminds me of just working, working for the money, putting your soul into your work so that you can get money. Oh, look, this has sticky on it. Do I trust it? No. I'm going to go ahead and put glue on it anyway. I think it's kind of old. It is a little bit sticky, but, I want this to last. So, working, putting your heart into your work. I'm so thankful that I love my jobs. And I do really need to beef things up a little bit to meet my goals, my financial goals for 2023. But I'm going to be doing that. As a matter of fact, some of what I said in that video, which I will link at the end, my goals video, I've already been doing some of that since I made that sheet. I've committed to doing that. Okay, like that. Okay, so I've got this here. Now, I'm just going to stop there on this page, but I do want to show you one thing, and of course I didn't get it, so I just have to pop up for 1 second to grab it. And I am a planner by nature. I am an A-type person. Oh, the sun's going down, sorry. I'm an A-type person who likes to have a planner. I like to write down what my daily goals are and so on and so forth. So I always have a planner. Well, I just want to show you this one. I got this one at Marshall's. And it's the 2023 Dream Plan Do Planner. And this is what I'm going to be using to help me reach my goals. And it's a different kind of planner because it's more like a Clever Fox planner or one of those. It talks about setting your goals, making a plan, what the minor details, what the major details are, so on and so forth. But each month, like this is the month of January, it says it has the monthly goal, dreams and goals, plan of action, due by, and then it's got the big ideas, the minor details. And then it's got monthly budget. There's a whole page in here to do a monthly budget. So this one has bill to pay, due date, and the amount. And then this one here is the money tree and what you've got. And I haven't really looked into this, and I'm not sure if I'd fill this in every month, but it does have some financial planning in here. And then it does have like a progress bar, like a little habit tracker. So if I wanted to save all my $5 bills for the week, I could just, or the month, I could just color these in as I did that or whatever. So, like I said, I got this one at at Marshall's. And I did pay a little more for this. Most of their planners are about, I think, $12.99. I did pay $20 for this one, but it is a hardback one, and it's got all of the planning stuff in it. I mean, the goal-oriented stuff. But it also has big blocks for the days, because every day I write down what I'm going to do. And see, it's got a habit trackers also every week. It says weekly wins and so on and so forth. So just wanted to show you, I'll be using this to keep track of some of the goals that I had set in that video. So this is my little page here. I might add some more stamping or something, as I'm working on it, but this is where I'm going to do my prayer, and I will write that prayer in there tomorrow morning. So guys, I hope you liked this video. I had fun with this collaboration. 2023 is bringing another fun collaboration that I will be a part of, but I will tell you more about that next week. There'll be a video next Friday about that. So guys, please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please make sure you are still subscribed, because YouTube has been unsubscribing people from my channel. I don't know why. But please double check that you are still subscribed. And I hope you are setting some goals for 2023, or at least have some plans on what you'd like to do, and to live a little more intentionally than in the past, which is certainly my goal. So until the next video, guys, I hope you're all truly blessed. Bye-bye.